You need to stop negotiating with yourself. And what does that mean? It means that uh, you probably encountered yourself in a point in your life that you wanted to build something and you thought, okay, I need to uh, wait or I need to get on the right time of my life to start doing this. Or you probably think, oh, today is Wednesday and Monday I start because Monday is the start of the week. It's the best day to begin my new project. Yes. No, that's not true. Or you probably also thought about something you wanted to start, but you don't have conditions. I mean, you don't have you didn't have the best equipment. You didn't have a good microphone to uh, record a podcast, and that's not how things work. Look, if you manage to understand some examples of people that are succeeded, they didn't begin something uh, from one thing that were already built. They were building the business with their courage. I mean, let me clarify this. Look at PewDiePie, for example. If you look at the first PewDiePie video and compare to today's PewDiePie video, the first one will suck. And that's normal because he started from like scratch. And you need to start from scratch because that's how you prove your point that you're right at your project. Because let's say you want to be a YouTuber and you buy the best camera, the best microphone, and you start recording, and you notice you can do that because you can record yourself. So why did you spend your money on equipment if you didn't test it? I mean, you didn't test your own capacity to build that project. And that's why starting is way better than projecting. And that's why you can't negotiate with yourself. Because if you keep that mentality of, oh, next week I will stop, uh, I will start a project, or week I will prospect some clients for my business. You don't want to do that because if you really want to do that thing, you will start right now. You won't even think about it. You will just start because it's like it's your brain trying to uh break you, trying to stop you from doing that because you don't want to do that. That's why you negotiate with your own mind. Like, oh, I want to start something. I will begin next week. No, you don't want to start that thing first. You really need to understand what you like to stop negotiate with yourself to build that thing. And this works. This uh, thought works for the other side, for things you need to stop doing. Let's say you are overweight and you need to lose weight. Of course, you probably, or you need to gain mass. I mean, both ways work. You probably encountered yourself in some point of your life that you need to lose weight. Let's say you need to lose weight, and it was in the middle of the week, and you just look at the calendar and under, understood that, oh, why will I start this today if I can start this next week at the beginning of the week because it's the right time to start. And that was your mind trying to convince you that you won't last long on your next project to lose weight, your next challenge to be hungry sometimes because you need to lose weight. That was your mind telling you, previous, previous telling you that you don't want to do that. You really want to stay, you really want to stay overweight, not want to stop eating the things you like, not want to go to the gym and practice some exercise or anything that will make you lose weight. So that's why, I mean, sometimes in our lives, we need to go brain that because it's kind of tricky. As I said, a lot of videos, you don't really know what you like if you don't start things. Because if you think you like, let's say you like uh, creating content to YouTube or Instagram, etc. You really like that. But uh, when you start on Monday, you you develop a thought during the week you didn't start this project that you really don't like that thing because you were postergating your advance, your beginning, and this keeps you away from that project, and you don't really want to do that. If you go brain dead, if you just stop thinking about starting something and just starts, you will hate it or you will love it. And that's why you need to do this kind of things, like going brain dead, because you will understand what you like to do and what you don't like to do uh, in a way that's faster than if you keep postergating your things. Like, let's say you, this works both ways too. Let's say you need to lose weight and you start it right now. You look at the mirror and say, fuck, I will go to the gym right now. And you go to the gym and you will probably like it because it's a new experience. Your body you will feel great, and it will release some substances in your blood that will keep you happy and stuff like that. But let's say you hate it. So you discovered, oh, I hate going to the gym. Let me look at another activity, probably a sport, basketball, soccer, anything like that. And you didn't lost like 4 to 5 days. You would spend thinking about going or not to the gym. You just went and discovered if you like it or if you hate it. And uh, this process is like loop. You realize you need to change your life some way, and by realizing that, you you realize that you need to do something. If it is building a project, building a side work, going to the gym, anything like that. But you wait for the right time. And when the right time comes, you hate the things you do because your brain developed thought about those things when you decline to do that right on the moment you thought you should do it. And you lose your days, you lose your time, and your time is spent. And when you see you got old and you built nothing, you're fat, and or you're too thin. Anyways, you didn't build a good relationship with friends, family, wife, or a husband, and yeah, your life just passed because you decide to keep negotiating with yourself. And it really sucks. I saw this guy on Instagram, and he's a coach, and he posts this kind of thought, and I really liked it because besides he being a coach, the message is true. I found myself a lot of times trying to negotiate with myself. And all times I negotiated, I started a project and, well, I didn't like it. And I dropped my project, or I dropped my, uh, well, what is the word for it? Not my ambition. Yeah, I dropped my determination, and I stopped doing that thing. And when I went brain dead and just start something like going to the gym, I keep going to the gym. I'm going to the gym frequently, even today, because at some point in at 2020, I decided that I needed to go to the gym because I was too thin. I didn't have any muscle mass. And I just look at the mirror and said, "Fuck, I'll go to it right now to understand how it works." And it works really great. I mean, it changed my life. And I read that text of the coach after. I mean, I think it was like 2023 or 2022, and I really liked it. I didn't follow the the man that posted that. I don't follow him today, but the this mindset of trying to negotiate with yourself will destroy your life. You need to go brain dead sometimes and go irrational and just dive in. Fuck negotiating with yourself. That's it. Thank you.